Hello, in today's video we will be discussing Aurora Cannabis future rent review. I'm going to put out a disclaimer that these are my opinions and not exactly how things are going to play out. I'm going to refer back to my older video about the three Canadian weed juggernauts, Aurora Cannabis versus Aphria versus Canopy at the end of this video. I mentioned how I believe that Aurora Cannabis would take over Canopy and be the #1 company in Canada. At the moment, it's starting to come true. Aurora Cannabis is growing their rent review at a very fast pace. On June 29th, they announced that they hit their mark of $2.4 million of rent review in the month of May, and the rent review from Pedanios is expected to be consolidated into the financial results of Aurora Cannabis beginning June 1st, 2017. So both months of July and June should be somewhere around $2.4 to $3 million per month. Considering they only have 55,000 square feet of growing space, they are doing great on the rent review front. Canopy, the #1 producer in Canada, announced that they have made $15 million of rent review in 1 quarter, which is basically $5 million per month. I expect Canopy's rent review to continue to grow to probably $20 million per quarter by the end of the 4th quarter of this year. I believe Aphria will not grow their rent review as fast as Aurora Canopy just because they have no stake in the cannabis oil business. Not too sure if they're planning to produce cannabis oils in the future, but as of now, the oil business is very profitable for both Aurora and Canopy. Unfortunately, looking at the situation, Aphria will likely end up in 3rd place. Cannabis oils results in a total of around 25% of Aurora and Canopy's rent review growth. As of August 28, 2017, Aurora has surpassed 19,000 active and pending registered patients. Aurora adding approximately 3,000 patients during the month of July and August 2017. Aurora is growing their customer base at a very fast rate. My guess that around 25 to 50% of Aurora customers are also shareholders of the company. So the more they increase their customer base, the more they increase their shareholder count. For me personally, if league was legal, I would not buy from some store, and I would order directly from Aurora because I want to support the company I'm invested in. On September 5th, 2017, Supreme Pharmaceutical Inc. is pleased to announce it has completed its first sale of dried cannabis to Aurora Cannabis. I believe this is a game changer because Aurora Cannabis is supply constrained from their patients and providing cannabis to Pedanios. This transaction will also help Aurora catch up to Canopy's rent review. Supreme Pharmaceutical has a 357,000 square foot facility over a year now. Their business model is to sell to other licensed producers. Since Aurora Cannabis is their first customer, they have a lot to supply to sell to Aurora. They also have planned to Aurora Cannabis as a long-term customer. I believe Aurora Cannabis might be their only customer since they are the only licensed producer that is currently supply constrained. Having 3 licensed producers show that Aurora customers buy too much of their products. Once they completed their Aurora Sky facility, their profits should increase dramatically. If they don't buy from other licensed producers, Aurora keeps all the profit unless they become supply constrained from legalization as well as selling their products in Germany using Pedanios. If Aurora is still supply constrained after Canada's legalization, shareholders will be rewarded a huge increase in share price. I am talking in the $10 to $20 range. Aurora is on track to set a new monthly rent review record, projecting gross rent reviews for cannabis sales in Canada and Germany to exceed $3 million for August 2017. Pedanios anticipates being able to introduce Aurora-grown product on the German market in September, which will allow it to better meet the exceptional demand. Since Germany deals with euros, this could lead to a higher profit and rent review than Aurora selling in Canada. Before Aurora Sky facility is up and running, Aurora could hit a $4 million rent review per month, which would be awesome for investors. The Aurora Sky production facility near Edmonton International Airport is progressing well. Daily, around 80 to 100 construction and installation workers are on site. To date, 250,000 square feet of greenhouse structure has been erected, 80% of which glass fully installed. Of a total of 17 planned growing bays, 6 have been erected, with 2 of the 3 vegetation rooms standing. With the project progressing well, management reiterates its expectations of having plants growing in the facility before the end of 2017. Completion of Aurora Sky construction is anticipated in the first half of 2018. Construction upgrades are nearly complete at Aurora's Pointe Claire, Quebec facility. Internal design and construction have been conducted specifically to ensure the facility meets good manufacturing practice standards. The company expects that the production at the facility will commence before the end of 2017. Once the Aurora Sky and Quebec facility is up and running, Aurora could be a strong contender to challenge Canopy for the #1 licensed producer in Canada. My estimate is that they will generate $6 million of revenue per month at the start of 2018, which equals to $24 million per quarter. These predictions would clearly be ahead of Canopy's revenue. These are only predictions and might not manifest into reality, but only time will tell. So we are near the end of the video. Thanks for sticking around. I saved the best for last to reward people who will actually watch till the end. Everyone has heard of Shopify. They are a trade on the TSX under the symbol SHOP. They currently generate about $125 million per quarter, with an average loss of $10 to $15 million per quarter. I'm not sure what is happening internally with the company, but at the moment their company is worth $10 billion in the market capital. I believe by the end of 2018, Aurora Cannabis could generate about $150 to $250 million per quarter. The company is currently worth almost $1 billion, so they have a huge potential to become $15 to $25 stock by the end of 2018. I know Aurora said that they could generate 100,000 kilograms of cannabis from their Aurora Sky facility, but I believe this is only an estimate and they might not actually achieve this number. Regardless, if they manage to get close to 100,000 kilograms, that would equal to 100 million grams of cannabis. If they sold each gram at an average of $8, that would equal to $800 million per year. If you add in the sales from their oils, this could turn out to be over $1 billion a year, which would be a lot more than Shopify's current revenue. Thank you for watching my video. Give me a thumbs up if you like this content, and give me a thumbs down if you dislike this content. Subscribe for future content, and have a nice day.